At the moment when the first pulse of life resonated within the body of the cosmos, a dreadful secret was born in the heart of the void. A secret hidden not in the brilliance of the stars, but in the heavy silence of the depths. Before Mount Olympus rose from the clouds, and before time established its scales, the world faced a catastrophic dissonance. Existence was a brimming cup with no way to pour out its own weight. The cosmos required a boundary to gain meaning, an end to justify the beginning. In this turbulent void, a cosmic necessity emerged, an eternal force that had to contain the full weight of all that was, is, and will be. The question that echoed through the heart of the cosmos was this: who could bear a burden that even the gods feared to gaze upon? The answer to this question awaited in the darkest point of the womb of time. Yet before this force could incarnate, it had to be devoured by time itself, to taste eternity within the heart of annihilation. When Kronos, the mighty Titan, swallowed his first child, he believed he had destroyed him. But Hades, within the belly of time, instead of perishing, merged with nothingness. He was the first to grow, not among the stars' light, but in the heart of darkness, feeding upon the essence of silence. A dreadful prophecy was woven into the fabric of his being. He who was swallowed first shall be the last to encompass the world. Within his father he grew not in fear, but with divine authority, and learned how to create stability within the heart of annihilation. When his brother Zeus opened the path to freedom, Hades emerged with eyes that no longer saw light, but perceived the naked truth behind the light. Had he been saved, or had he brought the darkness forth with him? In the midst of the great Titanomachy, Hades wielded a power that shook the foundations of reality. The Cyclopses forged for him a helm of iron from the depths and primal fear, a weapon granting him absolute power to not only hide from sight, but to expand his presence as an active void across the battlefield. He moved among his enemies without leaving a trace, and every titan in his path faced the terror of death before receiving a single blow. With the fall of the Titans, the moment came to divide the inheritance of the world. While his brothers quarreled over the lightning and the seas, Hades looked into the depths. He accepted a lot that no other god dared to touch, dominion over that which is unseen. In the depths, Hades built halls composed of the memories of dead stars and the echoes of eternal oaths. He fortified cosmic order with mathematical precision beneath the surface of the earth. He became a king who never sought mortal praise,
Yet every breath drawn in the upper world was, in a way, by his permission. For every soul was a debt that would one day return to his treasury. He became Plutus, god of hidden wealth. His wealth was neither gold nor jewels, but unshakable justice. His scales in judging souls were so precise that even Zeus upon his radiant throne feared the steadiness of his silent brother. Yet, at this pinnacle of power, a greater question arose. If he is the guardian of ends, who guards him so that he does not sink into eternal solitude?
Hades' greatest challenge did not come from the Titans, but arose from the heart of the cycle of life itself. The Underworld had reached a static balance that threatened to freeze the soul of the earth. Hades, in an act that challenged all the laws of Olympus, summoned Persephone to his realm. This was not a simple abduction. It was a cosmic necessity to bind death to growth. The wrath of the earth and Demeter's lament drove the world to the brink of destruction. Yet Hades, in the silence of his halls, offered the pomegranate seeds to Persephone. Eating those seeds was the point of no return. With this act, Hades transformed death from a fixed destination into an eternal cycle. Now the question remained, had he saved life, or had he bound it forever to darkness? Through the passing ages, Hades shifted from a divine figure into a substrate of existence. He was no longer merely a god ruling over souls. He became the law of balance itself. In unending continuity, he became the guardian of unbreakable oaths and the keeper of the boundary between being and non-being. Whenever a tremor shook the depths of the earth, it was not from anger, but from the shifting of colossal pillars he bore to maintain the balance of the cosmos. He reached a stature where he no longer needed to be among the gods, for his power manifested in every falling leaf and every extinguished star. His presence was the guarantee of the world's survival. Ultimately, Hades became what he had been destined to be from the beginning. A magnificent end that gives meaning to the beginning. He never tasted decay like other gods, but was transmuted into a cosmic constant. His legacy to the cosmos was the understanding that nothing truly disappears, but only returns to the domain of that which is unseen to take on a new form. Through Hades, the world learned that death is not the enemy of life, but the guardian of its sanctity. He still sits upon his ebony throne, not as a ruler, but as the cold conscience of creation, a reminder that in the end all shall return to the embrace of the silence he ordered with full authority billions of years ago.